Hello everybody, how's it going? Good to see you all. We are going to be playing some Minecraft today. It is Friday, so as always with Fridays, it is time for some King SMP. Hope you all are doing well. I know the ads are playing right now. Unfortunately, the way I scheduled the ads, um, it's, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate the way they are set up. So the way Twitch has it, you can't have your ads start like a good time. So you either have it start just kind of randomly, or you can set it to 1 minute after stream start, 2 minute, or 3 minute after stream start. Well, all those are right till the beginning of me talking, so I set it to 1 minute, hopefully not causing you guys too much delay. But now it's a full 3 minutes of ads instead of a 1 minute 30, and then it's no ads for another hour. So instead of getting ads every 30 minutes, it should be a lot more bearable now. Very sorry. Very sorry about about the ads, but this should be a little bit easier. And tomorrow during the Minecraft live stream, we will hopefully we will not have to deal with as many ads. I'm gonna try to set it to pre-rolls only and just see if that does good enough, because I don't want you guys to miss any of the announcements while we're actually watching. King, I nearly had a heart attack in game, of course. What happened? What happened, Sammy? It's good to see you, by the way. Congrats on grabbing first. Again, sorry for the ads. Welcome back, though. How's it going? Good to see you. We've been busy, with mostly other games, but Minecraft too. I mean, we've done a little bit. Pretty much from this path out to here, that's all been added just now. And then we tried to do some things over here, and I just don't like how they look. So I'm kind of tempted to try some other things here soon. We'll see. We'll figure something out there. But probably most of today is just going to be focused on doing the terrain here, because it is the most necessary part right now in terms of the build, because I need to get pretty much all the top level cliffs done. If I can get most of this done, I'll be happy. Obviously, that still leaves like the really long cliff here that's gonna take me like 1,000 hours to actually build. But we'll figure out a way to do that, and maybe I'll bring on some friends or something to help. We'll see. But either way, we've got all of this, this big area right here, and I'm kind of hyped about it. You know, we've got let's see, that's from here to there. That's like big. I want to say for some reason that might be a couple hundred blocks, maybe 300, 400. And then you've got from here to here, which is also another small amount. So we've got a lot of training to do. We have a lot of training to do, but I'm ready. I'm ready. Hey Gus, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. 20 million blocks for real. Yeah, it's big. It's big. Give me. Well, nah, it's fine. It's fine. I don't need to look at that just yet. So. Let's see, what is going on here? Was it normally 90? I feel like I'm closed in a little bit here, but I usually play on Quake Pro. When I'm not streaming, guys, I play on Quake Pro. I'm a monster, but I know it's like uncomfortable to look at if you're not used to it. So, I play on 90, I think, when I'm streaming. But this is here. We're playing 90, I guess. It's going horrible. How about you? I'm sorry to hear that, Gus. If you need to, talk about any of that kind of stuff, my DMs are open, man. But if you just need to sit back and relax, I'm here for that too. I'm pretty wore out, all things considered. Tomorrow's stream is way too early for me, man. I don't know what I'm thinking trying to do this again. I'm getting too old. But Minecraft live watch parties are they're fun. They're fun. I can't wait. I really can't. It sounds like I'm being sarcastic. I'm hyped about it. I don't know like anything about the new Minecraft update other than what Twitch just leaked to me, which it looks like something straight out of SCP. I've been avoiding all the leaks though, and I'm really hyped to like figure out what's going on with the next update. I'm ready to learn with you guys if you guys have also been avoiding the leaks. It's just a good time all around. So I'm ready for tomorrow. It's just also on the other hand, like I know myself, I'm gonna have to go to bed really, really early tonight in order to wake up at a good time tomorrow to be ready. But I'm excited for that anyway. I got a new epic skin. You know what that means? Fish? What? Wait, what? Fish? Is that what that means? Now, I'm assuming. Oh, wait, what? I I might not be following here. I might not be following. You might be a useful person to talk to. Well, like I said, the offer's there. If you need to DM me, I'm available. I don't know anymore. King just fish. That's fair. That is fair. I don't know anymore, honestly, either. Did I pin this correctly? I'm sorry. My mind is everywhere except here. Okay, yeah, I pinned it. Good. Good. Look at me. I'm professional. What was I doing? We're gonna work up in the mountains, like we were not yesterday, Tuesday. But what I will also be doing, I think, is I'm gonna try to work on a small area in this building. The kitchen doesn't look fantastic, but I'm gonna leave it be for now. It needs life to it, kind of like with the armor stands. Same deal in here, and I might be able to fix that just due to maybe like 4 or 5 armor stands, but we'll wait and see. Also, I need to fill in. I need to fill in the crap. Fill in the crap. These things. What are they called? Flower pots. Jeez. Okay, I need to fill in the flower pots with flowers. Oh man, that was bad. That was so bad. Okay. The mental fog is coming in, guys. This is, pot? Where? We all know Gus is into pot, guys. We all know. I got a major hypothetical question here. You ever get a DM and have no clue what to even say about it? Yeah. Yeah. More often than I'd like to admit. I've gotten a couple messages like that. And the worst part is, like, you want to say something in response because you don't want people to think that you're ignoring them, but you don't know how to respond to it, or you're afraid it will hurt their feelings depending on how you respond to it. I don't know if that's the situation you're in here in specific, but I've had situations like that, or just even not knowing in general anything to say to respond. What is... Ooh, okay. No, wait. Okay, I'm fine. Bro's literally in my brain right now. Ah, I see. One of those situations. Fun. Well, if you need us to put our 2 brain cells together, I can help you formulate a response that might sound somewhat nice if you need. Who told you? I'm not even kidding you, dude. I just guessed it, okay? I've been there before. What invisible item frame? Sorta, kinda. Here, I can show you a little bit of what I'm doing here. Check target. It will not let me check target. Well, I have these armor stands who are invisible holding these meats. Food. Yes, it's holding the food. And it's put on like the plate. I don't know how it looks on Bedrock. It might not even show up. But on Java it looks kind of nice. So I'm letting that stick around for now anyway. But when we get into like in here, I'm actually gonna have like real chefs and stuff. It's gonna be cool. Holding the meats, yes, they are Arby's. I'm getting to that awkward stage where it's been a little while now. I'm stressing. Oh. Okay. Okay. Oh boy. So, deep breath. I mean, you've already taken a breath from it. I'm assuming since you haven't responded for a little bit. Trying not to be super awkward about it. Take a deep breath, count to 10. And then write out, not in Discord, what you want to send to them or the exact answer. But not in Discord. Write it down somewhere, though. And then take it to ChatGPT and ask them to turn it a little bit nicer. And then reword what they wrote to make it accurate, one, but also to make it sound human. That's what I've had to do a couple of times. And it seems to work okay for me anyway. What? That's crazy. Oh my. Oh, that is crazy, Sammy. I wasn't even looking at chat. Wow. Okay. Nice. Nice. Also, I wanted to know, during... I'm sorry. I can't look at you guys after you said that. Ooh. Okay. But, I have to look this way. This is awkward. I never look this way. What was I talking about? I don't remember. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. Is Bedrock even working on the server? It might be. I don't know. Maybe. I might need to update Geyser again. I don't know. I probably do. Geyser's always out of date. So you're building a mansion, King? Just a small one. Just a small one. Arby's is a proud sponsor of the stream. King's got the meat. How do you know he showed on stream? That exchange, ooh. Listen, I'm a Minecraft YouTuber, but I'm not that kind of Minecraft YouTuber. Okay, I need to fill in this. This is what I'm trying to do. Laughing so hard right now. I still don't know what to say in response to that. You guys are trying to get me arrested or something over here. No way, bro went there. Let me check. Never mind. My Switch became a fan. King, that is an elite compliment. Take it. You know, fair enough. It's a very, very good compliment. Very, very, very kind of you. Okay. I am a little bit concerned because I am getting DM'd to no end. 1 second. Is somebody dead, dying, or giving birth? Those are the only 3 reasons I could think of somebody wanting to DM me this badly. Let me put away some blocks before I do this. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just gonna... You have my full support, Gus. You have my full support. Oh gosh. Okay, all those I can respond to later. Wrong emoji. I'm just gonna keep it as bucket. What? Hang on. I don't see emojis on my computer, so I have no idea what that is. But okay. I'd make a follow-up. I will refrain. Now I'm curious what your follow-up was gonna be. Oh boy. It's just a blue bucket? Okay. You know, a blue bucket is fine. That's fine. What does it mean? You know, it's open to interpretation. I can DM it to you? Please. Please do. Oh. Oh, okay. Did I lose my bed? I did. When did I lose that? Probably like a couple weeks ago. It's fine. It's just trying to do the crying emoji. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. You're supposed to say no? Bruh. But I want to screenshot it and then show it to all of your friends and show them like how how unhinged Gus can be. Oh boy. I'm definitely not sending it anymore. You know, fair enough. Fair enough. I wouldn't send it to me either. It's bad. I'm so scared of like how bad could it actually be? I mean, there's a few things I can think of, but I mean, they're probably not that bad. We putting it in the 18 plus category? Oh man, okay. That bad, huh? Ooh. You know, I was kind of iffy on whether or not today's stream was even gonna be like good. I was like, you know, I might even just skimp out on stream today, to be entirely honest. We might do like a very short stream and, you know, I'll take most of today off. I'm glad I didn't, because this exact moment in time could not have happened if I didn't just decide to stream today, like, at this... With this time. I was gonna kind of delay it a little bit. I'm glad. I'm glad. It's always good when you are live. I'm glad somebody thinks so. There are some people out there who have actively tried to get me to stop streaming, so I'm glad somebody enjoys this. King is proud to talk. No. No. Ooh. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I can't breathe. Ah. This is almost as bad as when Ant said the one thing in the Minecraft server. And I will never laugh that hard again. But I laughed so hard when he said, oh, what did he say? It was, he was holding diamonds and he made a bad he made a bad spelling error. And he just said, you know, can you hold this for a, and he meant to say second, as in SEC. And he just shortened it down. However, for those of you who use an English keyboard, the X and the C are right next to each other. And it sounded like he was wanting to pay for a very specific service with those diamonds. I laughed so hard I got a nosebleed from that one, dude. I kid you not, I smelled blood for the next day over that one. It was great. I never have laughed that hard. Possibly ever. It was definitely the hardest I've laughed in over 3 years. Like, it was good. It was really good. Do you need some times to go along with this occasion? I definitely do. I think it would be very beneficial to can't say that. Yeah, it would be beneficial to have the diamonds. That's for sure. I could pay for many things with those. I feel like my face is very red right now. And it should be. Oh, okay. Nope, I can't make that joke. I need to stop myself. Well, I mean, you could DM it. I'm just saying. Gotta slide into my DMs and leave those jokes. Like some of our very first messages with each other. We'll look back one day and we'll look at it and go, "Yep, this was how our friendship was formed." Okay. Oh. You made this so bad. I'm somehow going to make it worse too. I'm so lightheaded. Oh my gosh. Went from 1 to 40 to 90 really quickly. It did. But you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. This is humanity perfectly encapsulated in one conversation. This is the kind of stuff you'd see in like Twitter, man. Like this kind of conversation would be a Twitter thread. Which honestly says a lot about us. Not a lot of good things either. Went from DMs to me. Hype. Don't hype that. Don't hype that. I can't press send. I'm going to refrain. I can't blame you, Gus. There's so many things I can't let escape my lips at this very moment. Oh, I can't. My eyes are going numb. Like that is how hard I'm laughing, I guess. The smile won't leave my face. Okay. That I can't even think of all the things I wanted to talk to you guys about anymore. Because of this. Oh. Why not have both? Yes, I have something I need to DM you, Gus, really quick. I just remembered. Let me... Yeah, there we go. Okay. I need to send you a picture of some meat. Yep. It is... This is my life now. Geyser does need an update. It won't let me connect to the world. I've been trying for a week. Okay, let me go to do that now since nobody else is online. King, stop. What's wrong with it? I'm sending him a picture of meat. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with me and him sending pictures to each other of meat. This is King's life meat. There's nothing wrong with it. He sent me the premium stuff. Yep. Prime kind of stuff there, dude. You will not find a better a better you will not find a better... No. I am going to refrain. I'm going to refrain. I need what is it, floodgate? Floodgate, right? Yeah, okay. Geyser. Okay. I do need to... there we go. Bro's about to get the FBI here. I just remembered that was my status. I had to remove that. Can't be getting caught like that. Okay, Geyser and velocity? Yeah, velocity, and then floodgate and velocity and spigot. And then I need my FTP connection here as well. I'm gonna need my inhaler in a second. You're genuinely killing me. I'm sorry. Am I sorry? I could be sorry. I might not be though. Why should I apologize for the meat, you know? Why should I? There's nothing wrong with it. I need to stream. I wish I could be here longer. No worries, Gus. I hope your stream is good though. I mean, when in doubt, just ask about the meat. I'm sure people will be very, very glad to humor you on that. It won't be. Oh no. I'll hopefully be back. When in doubt, just ask about the meat. That sounds awful. What have I done? What have I done? I have become that streamer, haven't I? Enjoy your stream, Gus. Enjoy your stream. What's wrong with me? Okay. Okay, is it done? Did it upload? I think it did. Okay. That's the main. We need to go to the proxy now. Okay. Geyser and floodgate into plugins. Average Minecraft streamer talking about me. You know, it's very important. It is. It really is. If I didn't talk about it, who would? I just thought of another dumb joke. I'm not gonna say that one though. I am at some point in time a smart man. Okay. It is updating right now, it looks like. Which is good. Okay. We're fine. We're fine. We are never smart now. I cannot name a time I've ever been smart. Only dummies in this Twitch chat. Gus was about the smartest one out of us, so that's just because he left. Okay, it's almost up. Okay. It should be working now, hopefully. If not, let me know. I've got a couple of ideas it could be. Okay. So we'll do... I'm gonna try to segue out of what we were just talking about. That was beautiful. Okay. Let me try. Alright, sounds good, Sammy. So, the weather's been pretty crazy, hasn't it, guys? You know, it's been getting really cold here. Kind of, getting fall weather already, and that's kind of weird. I mean, you know, it doesn't feel like it should be fall already, but I guess it's getting close. I already forgot everything that's happened in the last 33 minutes. Yeah, it's been a time. The way the town is flooded, like, completely. Jeez. Are you okay? I mean, my town hasn't been flooded, thankfully, but we've had we've had some crazy weather today. Some hurricane, I guess, crashed into Florida, and it kind of went up to the mainland a little bit, which was weird. And so we've been sort of dealing with that a little bit, but it's not been like crazy for us because I'm so far inland that anything we get is usually so negligible it doesn't even matter. I'm fine, I'm on a hill. Okay, that's good. Luckily today it's only been 2 rains in a day. Still unable. Jeez. Okay. One thing that it might be, Sammy, have you entered the new IP that we have? I can't remember. We updated to our new host, and so I can't remember if we got you the new IP or not. But you can go ahead and try that if you want. We have a new IP? Yeah. Yeah, we got a new IP. Server should run a little bit better now. It still crashes occasionally, but you can join back immediately, so it's not like it's a game-breaking crash. I've been here for like 100 years. Okay, then I think we did it maybe a month ago, so you may have missed it by chance, possibly. But you know, you got it now, so. Okay, so I'm making a map room in here. And what I'm kind of thinking, I don't know what that voice crack was about, but I need to figure out how big of a table we need for this. Because it's all gonna go on a table, and then I need to map out the entirety of my area. So I guess I need to get a bunch of maps. Okay, it's fine. My friend texted me gay and then good night. You know, a little bit random, but that's fine. That's fine. So an empty map is paper and a compass. Okay. I think I have a bunch of compasses somewhere. But do I have any maps? Or not maps. Paper. Do I have any paper? Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun. I just realized to map out my entire area, we're gonna need shulkers of maps. Oh no. Okay. I kind of wish I mapped out my area before building, because this area would go so insane seeing it after it's mapped and before. Changed it, see if it works. All right, sounds good. If it does, great. If not, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might just cry. That is a valid option. Hey, let's go. Okay, paper. Okay. Oh, I got scared by you. I don't know why. So the paper and the sugarcane can go in here. I need to build a sugarcane farm, don't I? I still haven't built one? That's kind of sad. I've had this world for 2 years and I still haven't built a sugarcane farm. I might see if I can buy it from somebody else. I don't know. I could build one. It's just like I could also not build one if I didn't feel like it. I could build a shop selling fireworks. Try to fight off Bionics. Although he's got shulkers, so he's got a pretty good deal there, all things considered. Okay, I'm sorry, my mind still is going back to our previous conversation, and I can't get it out of my head. I can't say that. Yeah, okay. Let's go home. And just see really quick, is there anything in here? That I need. Okay. I unfortunately... Oh, I have sugarcane. Okay. Sweet. So we'll put all that in here. And then I need oh, what is it called? 80% sure someone found out where my new town is and set a fire by the trees because one of the houses is destroyed. Here, I'll come check it out. Yeah, that is destroyed. Okay. Let me see if I can fix it. /co lookup radius of 10. Okay. I am seeing that fire broke it. I'm just trying to see who placed the first fire. Okay, I probably should set a time limit on it, like 10 days. There we go. So it just says the fire came here, but that's about it. Okay, let me just CO rollback. Radius of 10. Time of 10 days. Okay, that's not really what I wanted to do. Okay. That was here. Let me do /co undo. Oh, that did not work. That made it even worse. Okay. Oh my. I love Core Protect so much. Okay, / extinguish. We're just gonna. I'm such a good admin. Okay, CO lookup over the course of 100 days. Okay, that's back when fire placed fire. Good to know. Okay, so we need to go a radius of 100 then. Okay. So, oops. I didn't really mean to go down there, but that's okay. Can we find when the fire started? Please? Did it bring me back up here? Okay, I'm gonna assume 100 days ago this was fine. So I'm just gonna do a radius of 10 and roll it back. That looks right, I think. There is 0 lava nearby as well. I wonder if like maybe some lightning struck or something and that's why. I don't know though. I mean, I'm too lazy to go check. Lightning damage shouldn't really exist, to be honest. Okay, I think I can go back to survival. Hopefully everything's as it should be now. But if not, just let me know and I can come fix some other things. Okay, back to the village. What was I making? Compasses, right. Seems like it, okay. Thank you, no problem. No problem. Okay. Am I wearing my shirt backwards? I'm sorry, that's so random. I can't tell. I've had this shirt for 4 years now, and the tag has worn off, and it's one of the printed on ones instead of like a fabric tag. And so I don't know which way's front and back because it's just a plain gray shirt. I'm assuming by the stain here, that's bleach, I think, that it's probably the front. It's hard to say though. Oh, more hair. My shirts, all of my shirts, end up attracting all of my mom's hair. Simply just due to the fact that it gets washed in the same machine. And for whatever reason, I just have to keep pulling hair off of my clothing. And it is, you know, it's not great. It's not great. Do I have? Yes, I do. Okay. We'll take 3 stacks, knowing full well I don't need 3 stacks. Okay. OMG, my skin matches the small town vibe. Yo, let's go. That's what we like to hear. Oh, wait. Oh, crud. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember how long it took us to update to Minecraft 1.21 or what Minecraft 1.20.6, I think is what it was. But it took us a while. And the reason it took us a while wasn't because I was being lazy, weirdly enough. Most of it was actually just due to the fact that our plugins weren't being updated. And I just realized if Mojang's doing more updates, I was a big fan. Okay, I was a big fan of Mojang doing more updates throughout the year, but I just realized how much havoc this is gonna like bring upon me running the server. Anytime they do an update, we're gonna have to wait like 4 weeks for everybody to put out their updated plugins in order for us to update. Okay, that's not great. That's not great. But it could be bad. It could be worse. It could be worse. It could be. Okay. This is fine. Where'd my other thing go? It's probably home, isn't it? Where did I... is it in the raid farm? Where did I put it? Oh no, okay, did it fall? Where's my shulker box? I didn't put it over here. Where did I put it? Crud. Alright, I saved where my nether portal is. How to pack all my stuff and move out of the base with Sam. Oh boy. It'll be, you know, it'll be a time. I feel bad. It'll be okay. Maybe. They've left me stuff? Oh, it's right here. I've been looking for that. Okay. I can't now. It's very nice of them to do that, though. I mean, that is... Oh, I wish people left me stuff. Although I don't ever do bases with people, so I guess that's probably why they don't leave me stuff. Okay, I'm going to try to do a full-scale map here. However, I know it is going to be dang near impossible because this is like the size of Hermitcraft Season 6. Okay, alright. That's one compass, yay. I don't know how big of a map that room can support, but we're just gonna go all out on this. How bad can it be? Okay, yeah, this is fine. Okay, empty maps. And then I need a little bit more paper. And a little bit more map. Okay, see, crap, can't we just get 2 free homes? Honestly, nowadays, I'd be down to give you guys 2 free homes. Let me see if I can do that. Okay, I gotta hide this in order to do it. And then everybody's just gonna get an additional home if I can set it up correctly. Slash LP editor. It's been a while since I've done this, so you're gonna have to give me like 1 minute. Okay, so default. How many homes is default supposed to have, does it say? So we got home, Dell home. I'm not seeing like a thing saying exactly how many homes they can set. Oh, okay, I see. Okay. In order for me to get there, I'm gonna have to do that through the config file. And that's in Essentials, I think. Essentials config.yml. Okay. Now I just gotta look for the homes. Control F, home. It doesn't look like they have homes listed in there. Okay, crap. It's gotta be in config. It's the only place it could go. Okay, Essentials chat. Economy. Homes, okay. There we go. Oop. Sorry about that, that may have been loud. Okay, default's now getting 2, VIP is now at 4, sub is at 3, mod is at 5, dedicated is at 4, and Voyager is set to 3 now. Alright. That will hopefully fix some things. we will go ahead and save that. Okay. In order for it to actually take effect, though, I am going to have to restart the server. So, whenever you're ready, Sammy, I will restart, and it should give you an extra home. And then while it's restarting, I'm going to go ahead and play an ad, and I'll just take a quick break. That way, while it's starting up, I can, we're not wasting a whole bunch of time. You ready? Okay. / restart, or / save all. Okay. And / restart. Primed and ready. All right, 3, 2, 1. You guys can't see this, but I can see it. All right, server's restarting. It should update the plugins, so you guys should be able to have 2 homes by default now. Everybody has an additional home. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Anyway, I will be right back. I'm going to go ahead and take a 3-minute break since ads are about to play anyway. And when I come back, I'll have some more water, and hopefully all the home stuff is working. Anyway, it looks like the server is just about up, so a little bit, maybe 30 seconds or more, and you guys should be able to get on there. All right, I'll catch you guys here in a minute. And we're back. How's it going? Alright, let me join back into the server. Hopefully it gave you your extra, home, Sammy. We'll see. Like I said, I tried to fix that all and set it up, but I'm not gonna be able to promise anything. I wasn't the guy that set that up in the first place. I told Unreal to set it up, but I didn't do it. So I'm not sure I did it correctly. Okay. I'll wait till you get back. You can see me what? Yeah, Children's Bones. It's very nice. Help I've had 14 days of Minecraft, not a lot, but you know, 102,000 blocks broken, 417 mobs defeated, and 11,528,000, or 11 million, sorry, 11,528,470 blocks traveled. Jeez. Somebody has been busy. Goodness. So we got one shulker full here. Okay, go ahead and make more of those, so we can make more of these, which will make more of those. Okay. So we don't really have, a large amount of maps here, but it's not the worst thing in the world, I guess. Okay, so this is the last block, I guess, that needs to be mapped here. Oh no. Okay, this is gonna be big. I might have to go over one more as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move over one. So this is second row sort of stuff. Okay. So I need to go over about here. And that still might not be far enough. Who knows? Okay, wait a minute. Okay, I got an idea. Let's just go in one straight line and see how far across we even need to go. Okay. Okay, I need to clean up my inventory, just, like, toss in a whole bunch of stuff that we don't really need right this second. Okay. So how many maps can we hold right now? Put away 3 of those. There we go. Alright, that's the maximum I can hold there. Not including 2 now I think about it. Because of the shulker boxes. There we go. Okay. I can't wait for the next update. Minecart to be put in the Bedrock Edition. Oh, I forgot about the minecart updates. Yeah, those are gonna be pretty sick. Did it not? There we go. Okay. Something is severely wrong with some of this, so we need to sit down for a second and figure some things out. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, we got this spot so far, so that's fine. So 82, 83, 85, that's 84. Okay, 85 would go up into here then. Okay. 86. That's 87. Okay, is that a bomb? Yeah, just a small one. Nothing too crazy. I've been in the stream for an hour. New record indeed. I don't know if you saw or heard Sammy. I am actually going to be updating my stream schedule. I know that might make things a little harder for you to join into on, because it is going to be a little bit later, which I know for you it's already kind of late. But I am pushing all the start times back half an hour, so it'll start at, like, let's see, you're 5 hours ahead of me, so like 12 a.m. for you instead of 11:30 p.m. I think. Okay, this is actually kind of looking nice, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, land again, because I want to be sure I don't miss it. Okay, and one more. Just to be sure this is far enough out. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. 30, I think. Okay. Yeah. So that's what we're moving things to. It's not, like I said, it's not like super late, but it's still not early. It's 10 blocks across. And that's only in one direction. The other one's definitely more than that. Let me see if I can take a look at the room and just see what we're looking at. We might only map a certain area instead. I'll just have to plan out a different build for a larger map room with all the builds. Okay. So this room in here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hang on, I messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. How many do we say it was across? 10. Okay. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, this room's not big enough. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, my first sale, someone bought the bread. Hey, let's go. Glad to hear. Glad to hear. I need to check something really, really, really fast. Okay. Oh yeah, I think we're fine. I think. Oh yeah. And one more thing I need to check. I remember seeing it earlier and I realized, okay. We are good? We're good? I think we're good. I think. Yep, we're good. Okay. So crap. What are we doing here then? I guess we map just the one area. So just this area that the mansion is in. That would potentially work. So if we wanted to do that, it would be from about, I would say right about here. And then it needs to come up into here. And it might even go one more. I gotta see where it actually ends, though. It might be perfect at where it's at. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So then we need to go over one. It's just gonna be like a little 1x2. This is gonna suck. Okay. And there we go, we have the entire map. Okay, now I need to look at some item frames, which I'm trying to think. I have some laying around somewhere. I just don't know where. Well, I know I have the leather. I could probably just make them, honestly. It'll be alright. I might be able to think up some other ways to make the map a little larger because, like I said, it's a 2x2, so it's only gonna take up a total surface area of 4 blocks, which isn't all that impressive. It'll be alright. Okay, let's go kill some cows, I guess. Okay. Yeah, just shred through these guys really quick. There we go. 15 is more than enough. Oh, okay. I'm trying to get in like a comfy spot to like sit, and I'm just not having much luck. Oh well. I guess it is what it is. Alright, we'll take a look and see how we're gonna work with this. So we could put it right here, I guess. That's a good spot for it. One of these boxes I should have a well, I have that. Okay. What about in here? I was gonna say I should have some sticks and some logs. Okay. Oops. There we go. Alright. Here we go. It's about to be the most impressive thing you've ever seen. Like this? Yeah. Wait a minute. Something is not quite right here. Okay, I think I see what's going on here. In that case, what we need to do is take this one off. We also need to make some more sticks. Okay. Okay. Let's try this. So, you put one there. Can't utilize that one. That one should be there. That one goes there. Okay. So this one I need to go up and I need to go down on. So we'll go ahead and do both of those, I guess. So here is down. Okay. And we go back the other way. Okay. Let's try that, see how that looks. Oh, wrong way. So over here. Okay. Okay, and then from here, I need to just go to... Let's use this one as guide, I guess. Okay, over here. There we go. Okay. Wait for it to load. Never mind, just did. Awesome. Yo, Reg, what's up? Hey, Icy, how's it going, dude? Good to see you. Not doing a whole lot right now. We're just chilling, trying to set up a little bit of a map room here. I don't know. Have I ever shown you my, what I've been working on? I wish I could say it's small by any means, but it just keeps getting bigger. Mountain build looks dope. Oh, I did not mean to go creative. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's very nice. I'm the scale, man. I gotta quit. I have to stop adding to it. I have gotta stop adding. Found it? What'd you find? What'd you find, Sammy? Okay. But yeah, no, this is what I've been working on. It just keeps going out there somewhere. And it keeps going that way too. But right now we're in the mansion. So things are kind of nice in here. It's a lot more focused. Portal? Oh, nice. Still don't let me set more than one home. Dang. Okay. Let me think. Slash essentials. This could break it, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Reload. Okay. Okay. Give that a try. Looks really cool. Thank you. It'll only get better, hopefully, when I actually finish things, but in the meantime, you know, not too bad, I guess. Okay, still no? Okay, you know what? I'm wondering... Okay, one thing it could be, the, Essentials isn't the only one that does the homes, so I'm wondering if the homes are also limited in Warp System. In which case... Let me see if I can fix it. General... Okay. I might be able to fix it in here. Slash, warp system, colon, what is it? It's been forever since I set this up. Options. Okay. General. Uh-oh. Okay. Beta? Okay. Shortcuts? No. Yeah, player warps, but that wouldn't be it either. Also, King, I forgot I got first on my first day back in the streams. That was pretty incredible. Now I think about it, that is a feat. That is a feat right there. Okay, what else has access to the homes? No. Go back to essentials. Go into the config. And I just need to find where the homes are again. Shoot. It says to, okay. Players need essentials.setHome.multiple before they can have more than one home. That might be the issue then. You can set the default number of multiple homes using the default rank below. To remove the home limit entirely, give people unlimited homes. To grant different home amounts to different people, you need to definite a home rank below. Create the home rank below, give the matching permission. Okay, so what I need to do, okay, let me hide screen really quick, because I'm going to do something that you guys can't see. LP editor. Please. Okay, I can't get my Luck Perms editor to open. That's not good. There we go. He's hacking, I am. Sorry you had to find out this way. Okay, so if I do essentials set home multiple and set it to default and add that. Okay, and then just close out all that. Okay, try that, Sammy. See if that works. I'm not 100% certain if it will or won't, but I'm hoping. I am hoping. While we're waiting, I need to figure out what we're gonna do with this room, because that is a pretty pathetic map room. It worked, yes? Hey, let's go. I'm glad to hear it. That makes me happy. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What time is it? It is 8. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. What was I doing? Oh yes, in here, we need to make a thing. So... now I got Shom, Sam home, and B home. Nice. We love ourselves a good old Shom. So I think what I'm gonna do. Okay. So I'm kind of thinking. Yeah, okay. Let me get some like oak wood. Hiccups, gosh. Okay. There's no rest for me whatsoever here right now, dudes. It's just constant. Alright, stairs and slabs. Oh. So like this. So what I'm kind of imagining here is you've got your you've got like a group here or something that gathers to look at the map for a plan or something. Maybe. Is this like the most genius idea I've had? No. It is an idea though. Okay. How's it look from over here? That's something. Wait. Lecterns exist. I don't even have to build a lectern anymore. I'm going to host a fake wedding between me and a bee in a minute. What? You know, fair enough. I know a guy who married a squid, so... It was a very beautiful wedding. Till it turned out the squid was not a woman. Then there was some not so great things that happened. But we can ignore that part. Okay. I'm trying to remember where I put my lectern. Or lecterns. I think I have like a lot of them, don't I? I think about it, it should be over here. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. If they're not over here, then they gotta just be in the big shulker monster. Which is a good possibility. That's where they are. Okay. Let's do this again. $18. I think that's all of the lecterns I have. It's all I need too, so that's fine. I'm trying to keep an eye on the clock tonight. I chose a weird week. So this week, I've kind of talked about it a little bit. Minecraft Live is happening. We're doing a watch party tomorrow. You guys are more than welcome to watch with us. It'll all be happening here. However, next week I'm doing a new schedule. So I can't maintain my current schedule just due to the fact that, simply put, it is near impossible. It is near impossible for me to keep my schedule, like actually do the full 6 hours and wake up on time for tomorrow's stream. I don't know, we'll see. I might be able to fix it, but I think, unfortunately, we're just doomed to miss this marker today, which is fine. Okay, that adds like a little something something to the room, but we need like more something somethings. I don't know. I'm at that point being bored because I don't know what to do in lore. I will marry a zombie. You know, that's fair. Zombies are pretty nice. They don't talk back, so that's always a nice thing. Can't wait to hopefully watch tomorrow. Well, we'll be glad to have you if you can. It's trying to remember what time it starts for everybody. I think for me it starts at like 1 p.m. So for you it's 6 p.m. I think. So it'll It'll be like a weird hour maybe, but it might not be terrible. Okay, I need to get like some paintings in here, I think. Ideally, some of the portraits would be best. Where? I have at least one. I just don't remember where. What did I do with it? Did it end up over here? I don't know. It did. Okay. Sweet. We have a painting. We do indeed have a painting. Okay. This is the kind of stuff I'm thinking of, like doing a couple of these. Yeah, I think. Okay, let me go grab... Do I have any more wool just laying around? I do. Okay. There we go. Fixing my tools might rename my elytra to temporary wings. Not a bad name. Not a bad name. Oop. Well, yeah, yeah. Wait, no. That is also a portrait painting that I needed too. Okay, that's fine. You know what? Put it on the other side. Okay. Do they have any other 2x1s here? It does not look like it. That's fine. We don't need that. I mean, it is something. I don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I do not know. This room sucks. As my new lore character has like broken wings. Okay, yeah, I get ya. Some temporary wings, might suit your character then. I need to start getting into the lore writing, so that way when I eventually get into a SMP with some lore, I already have some ideas written down and I can... I mean, you guys have seen me act. I'm worried what will happen when you guys let me do lore. Because, yeah, we've seen what happens. And I don't know. You guys have seen me do lore too now I think about it. It's happened before. Might hop off stream for a bit and listen to music while I do this. Be right back. Alright, sounds good, Sammy. Sounds good. For those of you who don't know, I guess it's been over a year now. Well over a year, probably. But I talk about it a lot because it was really one of the highlights of me playing games with friends, and it's honestly probably been about the last time I did it, and really enjoyed myself to the fullest potential. But it was back on Cluttercraft. What's that? Okay, no, we're good, I think. Are we good? Yeah, we're good. Okay. But it was back on Cluttercraft. So that should put a timeline on it. It was about 2 years ago, I guess. Maybe a year ago. A year and a half. Somewhere in that zone. But my friends had all kind of gotten off, and so I decided that I was going to be a little bit of a menace to bring them all back. And so I decided to steal one of my friend's cats. So I stole it. I left them a little note saying that I stole their cat and why. I wanted to get to a deep dark, and nobody was telling me where they were. So I stole the cat. We put the cat in this little trap, and it was genius of me, truthfully speaking, because I was intending on them going into the room where the cat was being held and then killing the cat. Thus it not being my fault. However, it went better than imagined, because I didn't even have to really do anything. I just had to play it off like it wasn't intentional, which it wasn't. I didn't want the cat to die in the end. I was kind of hoping it would survive. However, a mob walked into it, I guess. That is the official reasoning that we've placed on it. A mob walked over a tripwire and set off TNT, killing the cats. So we walk down there, and there's just this moment where I'm looking at Alias, she's looking at me, and I realize I messed up, but I just gotta keep up the maniacal, evil behavior. And it sounded like it was getting so heated, I guess, to some members of chat that, that they weren't sure we were even gonna be friends anymore. I was just having the time of my life being a psycho over there, and I guess that wasn't entirely clear. So, you know, I am worried a little bit to some degree when I do eventually start actually getting into doing stories and lore in general. That maybe it's not a good idea. Maybe it's not a good idea. I mean, you guys also saw me during April Fools. I was told there was a lot of sadness in my voice, and I knew it was a prank. I didn't even mean to make myself sound sad. It just sounded like I was really sad about something. Well, about quitting. And I don't know. I thought I did okay. I was like, yeah, this is a funny little video. Nobody's gonna believe me. And it seemed to work out okay, I guess. I mean, luckily, nobody emptied out their life savings. I got really concerned that some people might. So that was, that was about the only thing I was afraid of, I think. This room is done for now. Wait. Okay. I was gonna say it's done, but I think I'm not done just yet. It just needs like a little shelf here, I think. How's that look? Better? I don't really like that. Let me try oak. Just oak. Okay, hang on. King, I just got rid of Be Home. I just redid Be Home in the end, and I don't know the chords. Help. Okay. Okay. When were you last in Be Home? Have you been there in today's playtime by chance? Yeah, okay. Did you like open a chest or like a certain item that you took out of a chest maybe? Plenty? Okay. If you can name any of the items you took out, I should be able to track it down. So /co lookup. Potato and netherite template. Okay, sweet. Thank you. Okay, user Sammy. Include netherite template. Why doesn't that exist? Upgrade smithing template. Okay. Time 1 day. Okay, so it should be right there is what it's saying. There we go. I think I found it. Okay. Were you wanting to come back here, or were you just needing to find the coordinates? Because I can give you the coordinates. Thank you, to mini panic. No worries, no worries. Cooked potato. Okay. Well, good news. The netherite template was enough for me to find it, so needed to go back. All right, I gotcha. That should have you back. Thank you so much. No worries. I'm glad I can help. I've done that before too, and it's like, the worst. It is the worst. Okay, how's this look? Kind of like crap. Well, okay. So fixed it. Good. Glad to hear it, Sammy. And if it happens again, just let me know. It's not too big of a deal. I can find it, like I said, pretty quickly. Especially now that I know what I'm looking for. Okay. Hey, yeah. I don't know. I do not know. I don't care. I I didn't mean to just. I don't care. Yeah, no, never mind. I don't care. Is that wrong of me? Yes. Do I care about that? No. We're just gonna give up. What's wrong with giving up? Nothing. Nothing's wrong. We're just gonna run away from our life problems. And I'm gonna go back up here. And we're gonna work on mountain stuff because mountains are so exciting. Look at this. Isn't this exciting? It's exciting me. It's very exciting. I feel like this is about to go like really, really poorly with one of my wordings. We already talked about one thing this stream. I don't need to go back down that rabbit hole. Uh-oh. What? Okay. King, yeah, what's up, Sammy? Don't bring up the meat. I wasn't gonna bring up meat. Okay. I wasn't going. Well, I was going to, but I stopped myself. I am a mature human being. I will have you know. My mind is. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. Mature. I see. Yep. What has happened to me, man? I have lost everything I once was. The man I have become is not who I used to be. Okay. Let's do this. And so you call talking about your Minecraft meat is very mature. Help like this. I mean, if it's in Minecraft, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go to bed now. I'm going to bed. Your Minecraft meat on the table is very mature, King. Glad you think so. I don't think any immature person would set up a table like that. I mean, I'm just saying the meat was on the table and it was a beautiful sight. Hmm. I can keep a straight face. I can keep a straight face. Okay. We're a mountain build. Yeah, we build. I can't say that either. Oh, okay. Why do I build so many things that could be mistaken for me like making jokes about other things? Like this is abysmal. What have I done? Mega mountain. It is a mega mountain indeed. I I would call it some other things, but everything else I want to call it would get me into some trouble. So we're not gonna call it any of that. I love the new way we've set up ads, dude. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've noticed. The ads are not as terrible as they were last night. Like, is it gonna suck that 3 minutes of ads are about to happen? Yeah, but I was supposed to take a break anyway at the 1 hour mark, and we're almost there. So this is doable. My dog thinks I'm dying. Oh no. Trying to think. How far do we want to get today? We could. Okay, hear me out, guys. I have a very silly idea. What if I just casually build up the entirety of this landscape, and then everybody will come back on Monday and be like, "Whoa, King, how did you do all that?" And I'll be like, "I don't know, man. I just popped off. I'm just better." I think that might be a good idea. Silly, goofy idea. It's a little silly, a little goofy. I mean, it's only a couple hundred blocks. What could go wrong? I mean, it looks so far from here. Maybe do some off-camera mining. Definitely some off-camera mining. It's a necessity. I mean, how far does it need to go? It goes a total of, let's see, we're at 780? 800? We're at 800. And then it goes all the way back to... Oh. Oh boy, okay, all the way to 460? So it's, it's big. It's big. It's big. But I mean, we can do it. We can do it. We can do it. We can. We can. We can indeed do it. Maybe. I don't think I can do it. I'm gonna be honest. We can try though. That's kind of the fun of it, is the more so the challenge. And since most of it is just placing dirt, I don't have to think. That's the nice part. I will say we do have to run some ads here in a second. Just purely because of the fact that Twitch needs to run them. So, we will probably be taking another break during that time. Which will give me some time to go grab some more water, and it'll also give me some time to kind of get up and stretch and relax my mind for a minute. Trying to think. We've talked so much about Minecraft Live, and I've seen so many of the... Well, I've not seen the leaks, but I have seen some things here and there that kind of tell me what it is, and I'm kind of upset if it is like that, because I'm gonna be mad that I got leaked it. I mean, I did get it leaked on Twitch, and there's no way they leaked what they did without it being real. I mean, straight up gave me a Twitch drop. So, you know, that's not great. But, be right back. Alright, sounds good, Sammy. Sounds good. But, what was I saying? But, if what is said to come out is true, I'm kind of hyped about it. I've heard somebody mention that it was a biome and a mob. So a biome usually includes like a new tree, which I know nothing about. I don't know what the new mob is, but if it has anything to do with the Twitch drop we got, I'm kind of curious. So we'll probably get a new tree type, which will be kind of sick. And, I heard that it's kind of underwhelming because it's not like a huge update. It's going to be one of the content drops or something, which is the new way Mojang is doing updates, so it's smaller features. But if this is the size that we can expect for most content drops, I'm actually hyped about them. But I also heard Nimbon on Twitter talk about the leaks and said something to the effect of that you should watch Minecraft Live still because there's still more announcements to come that weren't leaked. Which makes me think that we're about to get a really, really nice update. I can't really say much more than that because I didn't look at any of the leaks, so I can't tell you what's a realistic expectation here. However, I can tell you, we've been told that there is more to see than just what I've been told. And I've been avoiding spoilers as much as I can, so I can't say, like, for certain what everything that was leaked was, but it looks like they're kind of, I mean, just judging based off of the mask that Twitch gave me right before I started stream, I'm thinking it's gonna be kind of a more horror-centered update, which is gonna be crazy. I'm very excited about that. I mean, I don't usually enjoy horror games. They give me heart problems, but I really enjoy the Warden. So I'm just guessing I'm just guessing it'll probably be a similar vibe to that. Now, if they went full deep end with it and really went off to show you the they wanted to dive in with things, I mean, like I said, all I know is that there's supposedly a new biome and a new mob. If there's like a new biome underground with like the deep dark to kind of add to more of the cave stuff, we might be seeing a new type of wood that kind of matches the deep dark. So it could be a black wood or a kind of like green color, maybe like XP colored. Either of those would be really sick to have. And then you know, that would be nice. However, again, I don't know where this biome is originating out of, what it is, how it's supposed to work, any of that stuff. And truthfully speaking, I don't want to know till tomorrow. Anyway, regardless of all that, I need to take a quick break because ads are about to play. So I'll be playing 3 minutes of ads, that way you guys don't get any nasty little pre-rolls. And I will come back after those, and you guys won't have missed a single thing. So I'll catch you guys here in about 3 minutes, and I'll see you soon. Sorry about that, guys. I really need to stop going to the be right back screen. Um, I I get really bad luck with it. See, yesterday I pulled a chunk out of my toenail, or from underneath my toenail, which had its own issues that came along with that. Well, this time I went and got my water, like I always do. But as I was getting ready to walk up the stairs, my whole right side of my abdomen just decided to cramp up on me, which isn't great, and it still really hurts. I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna quickly take some meds here, which should help, and then we can get back to playing. But it sucks. It sucks. Why can't I have like one nice be right back screen, you know? Something that's like, hey, when I come back, it's gonna be a peaceful time. We can actually enjoy ourselves. Not whatever this is. Okay, it's whatever. It is what it is. On the bright side, we're gonna be building, and I like building. I don't know about you guys, but I do like building. So we're just gonna keep going towards the temple until we get to it, and then we'll probably change plans. But if I could get to the temple, that would be very good, because I mean, the temple is about 100 blocks across, if I'm not mistaken. So we would have made it 300, which is pretty decent. We are starting to get to a point where it's going to be a little bit tougher to do that, though. And I'm saying I'm shooting for the temple. I might not get to the temple, though, tonight. Like I said, since tomorrow is going to be an early stream, and I don't usually stream on Saturdays to begin with, I need to, go to sleep early so I can be fully awake. I mean, for me, it's like it's not at an unbearable time. I should be awake by then anyway, but I just know because I've not been sleeping too good lately that I need to take all the preparations I can into account here. Okay. You know, I kind of wish I was doing multi-streaming with like YouTube right now. And I think I want to start doing that soon. Because there's nothing for me to really lose necessarily. I guess, well, money is one thing. But you can do it for free as well. So I might start experimenting with that and just seeing. Maybe we do occasional streams where I'm just like, hey, we're going to do YouTube streaming today as well. I'm excited for the vertical format that Twitch is launching as well. So you can stream both in vertical and horizontal. Because I think that'll help me a lot as well. I think, anyway. You know, with the amount I am live, there's a lot more opportunity for exposure during, like, lunch breaks and stuff when people are scrolling. Whereas, like, live streams themselves aren't that much of a lunch break binge sort of deal. People don't do that anymore. It used to be the case, but, you know, Twitch... Well, not even just Twitch. Life has changed. People would rather watch shorts than to watch live streams because they're high-paced. You can get through more of them at one time, which makes your brain feel a little bit more happy. So I'm hoping that the way Twitch introduces it makes it at least somewhat enjoyable. We'll see. I am worried about the fact that because they're giving in, that maybe the attention span will just never get better. And now we're doomed as a society to low attention spans. Which isn't ideal. It is not ideal by any means. Okay, just a little bit more. Okay, like that. Okay. This might be as far over as it gets up until we get a little closer so it can actually swing out. So we'll just keep up with this current pace and it should be fine. I don't know if I asked you guys how you're doing. But I'm doing good myself. I'm tired. And I guess that's just the truth for me all the time now. So I'm just tired and I need to check. I just realized I ordered something today. And I ordered something the other day as well. And I can't remember, did I tell you guys? Did I tell you guys that I bought something off of Amazon? I bought I'll tell you guys anyway. I bought a like electric can of air, which is like the weirdest thing to explain to people that I bought. But it is essentially a handheld air compressor, and so it compresses it into this little. It compresses it into something so that you can blow dust out of your electronics and stuff. It's very helpful. It's very, very helpful. Usually you buy a can of air, which are like $5 a can. This is $30, and you know, I will only have to ever own one, hopefully. And I'll be able to use it a lot. And so I'm gonna try to blow some dust out of my PC as well. That's the big reason why I bought it, but I'm gonna just try to dust everything with it and see if it does good. I'm pretty excited about it. I don't ever buy anything, usually just anywhere because I'm usually pretty broke. But I had an Amazon gift card from like Christmas either last year or 2 years ago, and I was like, you know, I probably should use this. And so that's what I decided to spend it on. And I'll let you guys know if it works any good, but I'm hoping it does, because otherwise I'll be very sad, I guess. Doing good after surgery, by the way? I'm glad to hear that, Sammy. I kind of forgotten about that. Ergo burr indeed. It's gonna be crazy. I'm trying to remember, you told me it was for your tooth, right? Or maybe it wasn't your tooth. It was it was something dental related. Tonsils. Tonsils, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it was your tonsils. Okay, I kind of remembered. Oh no. Yeah. I'm glad to hear that you're doing good though. I hate the idea of surgery. So I applaud you for even going. Something about it is just unsettling to me. I'd rather do it almost to myself than to let somebody else. I hated the suspense. Yeah, that I can imagine that being the worst part. I mean, you know, we usually have like it's usually like, you know, all the build up, then they have you go in there and then you fall asleep and you wake up and suddenly it was over and you don't remember a single thing. But that's build up of like, oh man, it's coming up, it's coming up. What if it doesn't go right? What if I wake up in the middle of it all? And it's like, oh, you know, I didn't have anything to worry about. Wow, I'm awake. It's kind of crazy. And I mean, you don't even really immediately wake up either. It's just kind of like... It's just kind of like, what is it? It's a slow wake up. Like, you're kind of loopy and all that. Stream froze? Oh, no. There we go. Okay. Sometimes Twitch has been freezing up for me. I don't know if it's been doing that all for you guys as well, but every stream I join, I have to refresh every couple of hours or so. I just kept saying pain and hurt when I woke up. Oh. Honestly, I don't blame you. I do not blame you one bit. And you know, I think you kind of mentioned after, was it post-surgery? It may have been before surgery, I don't remember, but you had kind of passed out, or you passed out a couple of times and nearly fell off of a stool or something like that. I think. I kind of vaguely remember that now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, 2 times, and I did fall off a stool. Okay. Okay, I might be mixing some things up to get the wrong details, but I'm getting generally there. Okay. Well, I'm glad you're doing good. That makes me glad to hear. I know it's no fun having like swollen tonsils or anything either, so sounds like all of that is good now, hopefully. Hopefully all taken care of. I'm actually not sure how this is supposed to work. It's all good, good. Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. I guess, 1 second. I'm being pinged. I'm being pinged by a lot of things. And I just now noticed. Okay. Yeah, no, we're fine. We're fine. That doesn't make it sound like we're fine, but we're fine, okay? We're fine. Okay. It's all good. Tongue just hurts if I put it back too far now. Okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Panic. I have a great track record of making people panic. It's like a part of my DNA almost. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Yep. So I'm gonna do this. Okay. Okay, so what I'm thinking right now, guys, is we'll probably end stream around the 3.5 hour mark. Just purely so I have some extra time after stream, before I have to go to bed. That way I can take all that extra time, finish up some work that I need to get done tonight, so that when tomorrow's news rolls in and I can make videos about it, I can put all my undivided attention on it. So we've got maybe another hour left. Half an hour, another hour, somewhere around there. Oh, I am way out. Oh, okay. That's way too far, yeah. Okay. Give me all that. Okay. That's fine. It'll be only 2 a.m. for me. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. I say that like that's normal person hours, but I mean, to me, it's normal person hours. Yeah, we're all night owls here for the most part. I am anyway. I'm sorry if that makes loud noises whenever I slap the mic. I don't mean to. I think my limiter on the mic now is working pretty good, so it shouldn't be as loud as it used to be. But it might still be loud. I don't know. Hey, ooh, how do I say your name? Mirthing? Mirthing. I think. How's it going? Same indeed. Same indeed. How are we looking up above? Okay. We've got like we got something. We've got something indeed. Okay. This isn't bad. This isn't bad. It's fine if you call me that. Okay. Okay, thank you. I'm not gonna lie. I probably butcher everybody's names. Well, maybe not Sammy. Sammy is easy. I can do that one. However, any other name? Ah, forget it. This took me like half an hour to fill in. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. I'm kind of surprised how close we are to the temple. I thought it was gonna take longer, but we might actually get to the temple tonight, which would be very, very hype. Much PogChamp. I've been hanging around too many other people right now. Okay. I cringe saying what I've said. Man, can somebody like... never mind. That would sound bad. Do you just let anybody join, or do you gotta whitelist them? Anybody can join. All you gotta do is !IP. Any version of Minecraft will pretty well let you join, both Bedrock and Java. From Minecraft 1.9 all the way up to 1.21.1. Or is there 1.21.2 yet? I think it's only 1.21.1. I don't know. I'll be honest. It lets the newest version join. I know that much. King. Want to come check out my new upgraded extended base? Sure. TP me to Sammy. Ooh. Ooh. I do like that. This area's gonna get really cozy. I love the grass color. I love the grass color. Is this a peaceful SMP? For the most part, yeah. PvP is enabled by default, but you can turn it off just doing /PvP off. Or, sorry, PvP space off. And then your PvP is disabled. So if you're not into the chaos and all that, yeah, you can just turn it off. Yeah, we're not too crazy or anything. Just some chill people who want to build stuff and hang out. Also, thank you for the honey. I think that was you. I may have just picked it up off the ground and stolen it. Enjoy the honey. Thank you. Is the server on cracked? I don't think so. Last I checked, it wasn't, but I can't. Now I gotta check. I'm not 100% certain. You could try to join on a cracked client, but I don't think it works. Be in here. Where is it? Well, it might not. I'm not 1000% sure, to be honest. I can't find the setting at the moment. Candy, sweet. Okay. I am tempting fate right now. Ah, he actually hit me. So here I've got some sugar. I don't remember where I stole this from. I say stole. I did make a purchase there, so I legally was entitled to it. But it is premium cane sugar. We'll just down the hatchet, and I'll talk to you guys some more after that. All right, here we go. It didn't work. Dang. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Some really good stuff. I really love the way it makes my mouth tingle. Is this an Eternos SMP? No. I run it off of a different server host. I pay for it. But yeah, no, it doesn't use Eternos. It's I guess a ViewRig SMP, I guess. Yeah, ViewRig hosting is my go-to right now. We used to be on Shockbite, but I got some stories about them. Okay, I guess I can go back home. I'm head out. All right, sounds good. See you later. Do this. Okay. You know what? I'm thinking... Oh, crap. Oh, okay, that was actually a little close for comfort there. We don't want to die. That's okay. We don't have to die. Let's sleep as well. I need frog lights. I am getting so distracted. I am so distracted. I'm sorry. Okay. What do we got? I mean, I do want to. Okay, let's fill in where we're at right now and see where that puts us. If we could get all the way up to the temple today, though, I would be so happy with that. I would be so very happy. Okay, you know what? When is the time change? When is the time change? 2 a.m. First Sunday in November. Okay. That's a little bit close. I mean, that's not the worst thing in the world. I don't like time changes. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a huge advocate for getting rid of the time change. Been here nearly all of stream. I know, it's crazy. I appreciate it though. You've been following for 1 year, 2 months, and 25 days. Jeez. Sammy. Has it really been that long? Wow. Okay. That's kind of crazy to me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, I'm out of dirt. Okay. Oh, time is a crazy thing, isn't it? Time is a valuable thing. There's a Linkin Park song that goes like that. It's time is a valuable thing. Watch it fly by as the pendulum swings. Ooh, hang on. I'll think of it. I'll think of it. The words will come back. I just can't think of them. What's my watch time? 39.92 hours. Nice. Nearly 2 whole days. Which is crazy in and of itself as well. I wish I could be proud of my watch time in other people's channels, but it just makes me depressed realizing how much time I don't spend doing other things. There are some channels out there that I have. I don't even want to say it. I don't want to say it, but it may or may not be about 2,000 watch hours, which is, interesting. It is an interesting amount of time. Just a little bit. Just a tiny amount of time and channels, you know. 2,000 is a dumb amount. Who's the one that has the most watch time for me? I'm curious. Who has the most watch time on my channel? Where would I find that? Over here? Yeah. Okay. Streamlabs. Okay. I don't know where I'm at on Streamlabs, but we're gonna figure it out. Where's Cloudbot? There we go. Okay. Loyalty. Hours. So I have the most watch time, technically speaking, which is 3,162. Then comes my bots with about the same amount, actually a little bit less. And then Admiral, who has 1,863. And then he beats out a couple of other bots. And then we got Just Cause with 1,437. And then it's a couple more bots. Drops down to Unreal with 1,128. And then Neutric with 788. Some of you guys have no life. Why? Why? Oh my gosh. Okay. I will look at that later. Probably. Some of you guys have no life. I'm sorry. I'm just getting caught up in some of these numbers. You guys. Sammy, you are one of the most sane of my viewers. And even then, spending 2 days of your life watching me is a little bit crazy. Like, hear me out. All the things you could do. You know, I like two whole days, almost 48 hours. You could I don't know, I was gonna say do your homework, but that's just depressing. You shouldn't have to do your homework constantly. You should have fun. But you could what could you do instead of watching me? You could do anything, okay? I'm trying to think of things, but my own personal biases are getting in the way here. You could do anything. You could do anything. There's a song by Coldplay called Talk, and it says you can climb a ladder up to the sun. Why don't why don't you do that? Or like take a picture of something you see. There's so many things. There's so many things you could do. Like one day I'm finally gonna break when somebody surpasses like a huge milestone when it comes to watch time, and I'm gonna just go off. There's this old gaming clip as well that reminds me where this guy, he's just playing a game with his friend, and he's like, he sucks at it, and he goes, dude, why are you playing with me, man? Like I suck. And he's like, oh, because you're my homie. And that clip, it is almost enough to bring a grown man to tears just because of that. But I feel like that might that moment might be sooner rather than later for us here. Best 2 days of my life. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like I said, do I necessarily approve of how you guys spend your time? No. Do I appreciate it though? I absolutely. You guys are great. I'm just glad there's people out there that find me at least not insufferable. I can be at times, trust me. Don't ask me to be, because I can't do it on command, but I can be. Okay, I need to think of how to word that before I try to word it, otherwise it'll sound really bad. Not something stream-wise, but DM-wise. I need to probably respond to that soon, though. Well, it doesn't have to be right this second. I can respond to that soon. Not soon, but after stream soon. Maybe. Well, it might be urgent. I don't know. This sounds really concerning. It's not. It's just I need to do some things. It's fine. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. I should probably respond to it now. If I'm questioning it, I should just respond to it. Give me 1 second. Give me a quick second. I gotta think here. How do I say this without sounding rude? Because I'm not trying to be rude. I know if I say it in a rush, it always comes out rude. This is like back to that first conversation we had when Gus was here about like responding to things and stuff. That's what my instinct is here, is to respond instantly, and I need to not do that, because if I do that, it comes out rude, even though I don't mean it to be rude. I'm not trying to be rude, and I'm not even mad. Does that make any sense? I don't know if it makes any sense. It doesn't make sense to me. We're gonna... I'm gonna finish responding to this really quick. It makes sense, so thank you. At least somebody can decipher what I'm trying to say. What I'm saying doesn't come out the way I'm trying to say it, I guess. Okay. Yeah. Let me think. Trying to. I usually read these out loud while I'm talking, but I don't want to do that while I'm on stream. Uh, because this isn't like, I guess, a public matter, I guess. Leave me alone, man. I'm just trying to type a message. Okay, and I think that's I'm worried I'm gonna sound mean. I don't mean to sound mean. Okay, I'm not even gonna read it. We're just gonna press send and run. Okay. I feel like that may have sounded rude. I hope it didn't. I'm probably just reading too much into it. It's that whole thing. We talk about this a little bit. Well, we don't talk about it a little bit. We talk about it a lot. Sending messages to people and like how we don't want to be perceived as being annoying. See, I don't want to be perceived as feeling rude or feeling annoying. I don't want people to feel like you know, that I'm demanding or that I don't appreciate them, and I don't want them to feel like I'm trying to inconvenience them. And so, well, I try not to DM people very much just because of that, but I know it doesn't bother them. Like they'll tell me, "Hey, it doesn't bother me when you do this, so like don't even apologize for it." And I still feel that way. I've been told that's social anxiety or something like that, but I don't care. It doesn't change the fact that I still feel that way. Putting a name to it doesn't help me too much. Let me think. There's something else I wanted to talk to you guys about, and I don't remember what. And I don't know where the accent came from, but it's here. It just showed up, and I don't know what it is, but it kind of came in, it kind of left. I don't know if it's still here or not. Oh my gosh, what is wrong with me? You know, this isn't as bad as it has been. It could be worse. It could be worse. Accents are best. I kind of want to do a channel point redemption where you guys can redeem it for like funny little accents. And I'll just do my best to do like a goofy accent. I don't know. Or voice impression. I can do like an okay Kermit the Frog. I like that one. That is my go-to whenever somebody says do a voice impression. It's like, ah, yes. And then, you know, you just kind of do like, hello everybody, Kermit the Frog here. And it's just like, yeah, there's Kermit. That is Kermit. It is my go-to. But then you got like accents, and I can do a couple because I just lived everywhere. So having lived across the US, you get a pretty good idea on some accents. The Midwestern one I think is probably my best one. And I need to figure out if I could get to it. It is very similar to my normal accent. And I think I'm kind of there right now. And it sounds a little bit different. But it's very similar to what I usually speak, and it's just a little higher pitched, honestly. They talk pretty much the same as me. But then you got the southern accent. Let me see if I can get there. Yo, Kermer. We got Kermer. So when you try to do a southern accent, what you gotta do is you gotta hold out your vowels pretty long, especially your I's. Because when you hold out your I, it just adds a lot to the sound, you know? I like some iced tea. And it sounds like you're saying something else, but you are saying iced. And so ice is like a good one. That's how you kind of get into the accent anyway, in my opinion. And then like a British accent. I'm about to really offend you, Sammy. If I'm not mistaken, you're British, right? I could be completely wrong. British accent. Let me think. How do I usually get into a British accent? It kind of sounds more Australian, I think, in my opinion. But this is like my toned down British accent, I guess. It's not anything too crazy. I guess it's dependent on where you live, on whether or not it's a good British accent. Because there are some really thick accents out there where it kind of goes more into, well, butter my biscuits, that is the Queen's beard, and like I don't know much about England, to be entirely honest, but this is kind of my British accent. It's very soft, very unpronounced. It's more so about the pronunciation than it is about the Queen's dad. Yeah, L plus ratio. I'm sorry. That's so disrespectful. Australian. Oh no, the tower. Okay. L plus ratio. You know, I deserve that. They hit the Pentagon, no! Trying to think of how I get into my Aussie accent. I usually have like an entry phrase that helps me get into it. I used to watch a lot of Star Wars: The Clone Wars, and so the clones were all Aussie. So if I could just remember like a good phrase to get me in there. If I could just get there. I don't know. I can't do it right now. But I guess like Aussies are just generally loud usually, so I might be able to find a way in there somehow. Regardless of the fact, I like accents. They're cool. I'm not good at any of them. I used to be able to do a good Scottish, but I don't think I can anymore. This is about as good as it gets, I guess, while I'm talking about it. You just kind of cut off your words a little bit quicker than you normally do. You just gotta act like you're rich. Because everybody that's Scottish is rich, I guess. Ireland, I don't know if I could do an Irish accent. It would be kind of fun to learn a whole bunch of accents, though. And then just, you know, make that a point redemption where you guys redeem it and I have to do an accent of some sort. That wasn't supposed to be an accent, and it still is. Please. I'm stuck. Okay. Are we good now? We might be good, we might not be, I don't know. You know, I think... I should finish this. I really should, shouldn't I? I mean, it's only... How many more blocks do we have to go? Like, realistically. So we're at 528. Okay. To get up to where the temple is, it would be about 100 more blocks. We could do it. I mean, that's not bad. It's bad. It's really bad. You know, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's not. We're not gonna do it. Okay. What I think we're actually gonna do is we're gonna end stream. I know, crazy. Can I? There we go. It's been a good time, but I'm tired. I'm sure you guys are tired too. And I've got a lot of work to do tomorrow. So, you know, it might just be in my best interest to call things here so I can get some work done tonight in preparation for tomorrow. And then tomorrow can happen and things will be great. One small, tiny little thing. Oh, I'll announce that at the end. It'll be fine. Just finished the last house. Do you want to see? Yes, I would love to. Slash TP King to Sammy. What we got? Hey. I'm really liking how this is turning out. The leaves falling down all around it's just it adds to the serene nature of the area. It feels very, very serene. Feels very nice. So I like this. I like this. Man. I might have to try to do something similar to this, like, density with the trees when I get up to my, like, Japanese area. This will kind of be sick, I think. Might use Whisper on Twitch to yap about my life. Lore, not life. Either way, you're more than welcome to. Oh, thank you. I might need these. This will be helpful. Thank you. Okay, we are gonna wrap things up now. So, one thing, just quickly mention, because if I don't, people will go, King, why'd you lie to us? So tomorrow, I might be on my own. As of right now, it's looking that way. Last minute things happened, and it's just not great timing for my co-host. So maybe next Minecraft Live, I'll throw out the opportunity for it. But as of today, at this moment, and maybe tomorrow, there will be some shocking miracle where, like, they can be there. But chances of that are pretty low. So we're just gonna assume it's just me. So I did make an announcement. If anybody asks and starts complaining, I did make an announcement. Okay, let's say hi to, well, I'm trying to think, who do I want to say hi to? Let's say hi to Kaz. He's pretty cool. Might continue on till 4 a.m. so I have 3 to 4 hours of sleep and I can finish 1 or 2 more houses. That would be sick. That would be sick, Sammy. But be sure to take good care of yourself as well. Definitely gonna watch on Twitch. I appreciate that, Sammy. Thank you. I hope to see you all there tomorrow. I know it's not usual for a I know it's not usual for a Wednesday night or Saturday night stream. I remember my days of the week. But I'm pretty excited about tomorrow. I don't know a ton of the leaks. I mean, most of it has been leaked anyway. So we'll have some things to talk about, I guess. And regardless of all that, I'm just excited for tomorrow because it is going to be a pretty big deal to me. Minecraft has been around in my life for a very long time, and it feels like we're in this weird point. This is so off topic. I'm sorry. Minecraft is at like this weird point in life where it's, you know, it's growing up, and it's at this pivotal point where it's really deciding what it's going to be for the next 10 years. And so I'm excited to see what happens tomorrow, you know? Regardless of all that, you guys didn't need to hear that little bit. That was just a little personal thing. We're gonna go say hi to Just Cause. He's currently playing some Persona 5, and it looks like it'll be pretty fun. So hop in and see what he's up to. Just little thing I need to mention as maintenance, because I realize I have people in my audience who don't watch this kind of stuff. He is not family friendly, so just if that's a thing for you, maybe hop in, say hi, then leave. Or if none whatsoever, then just hop out. Anyway, regardless of all that, thank you all so much for watching. I appreciate all of you. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, on Monday. We are doing a new stream schedule, so just be aware of that. We will take some time to adjust to it, but I'm excited for that as well. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. Good night, guys.